Hello everybody, I'm Helmstrats, and once again I'm coming to you guys with another video, this time with Iron Lung, a game by David Shimowski. I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, this might be a little late, considering the film that was inspired by this game came out January the 30th. But I'd like to congratulate Markiplier on his successful film of Iron Lung. And I've just got to say wow to the mind-blowing success that it's gotten. And he deserves all the props for it. So I figured the best way to honor that accomplishment of his is playing the original game that inspired Markiplier to, you know, produce his own film of it. And so, Mark, if you're ever watching this, congratulations, man, you deserve it. Now, let's get on with it, into the Iron Lung. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching, for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. Yeah, somehow I doubt many people succeeded.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Oh boy, we're really going down.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
I hope I have a fire extinguisher.
Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Alright. Okay, Oh. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon AT5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. Okay, and there's the map. I wonder where I am. I guess I would have to look at the console in front of me before I do that. And okay. Oh, there's the fire extinguisher. One moment, guys. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back, guys. I just had to look at the settings real quick to change my mouse sensitivity. Hopefully it's not as fast or blurry for you guys when I'm moving it. And it says naturally dark here, so I couldn't change the gamma settings. Alright. That's the first. Okay, that's what's in front of my ship. Information terminal, local database. Okay, what's CI? This is a local database. Be sure to update each before descent. Blah blah. The consolidation of iron. The consolidation of iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts. That's not much. Found on the principle. I think they meant founded on the principle of collectivism and ruled by the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Probably not as much now. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations are constructed from. My, how thoughtful and original. The principle of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from other surrounding stations such as Eden. Alright, what's Eden? Hello? Okay. Said Eden. Thank you. Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars, and the populace still maintain a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. It has a current population of 468 and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. Alright, apparently. Filament Station. Alright. Filament Station was the 4th and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between the COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. The battle ended unresolved when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor, resulting in a critical breach. They, or the COI? Yeah, that redacted part doesn't really put much faith in this report. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to the high levels of radiation and has sat empty since. Prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate COI society by 380 ECI. Okay, what's EIC? Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization. Interplanetary Colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization adopted with the establishment of the first off-world colony on Mars. In 1992 AD 0 EIC, it was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy, although throughout the known galaxy is a bit of a stretch since you're only in the solar system. Although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measure of years, IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing to a large population residing on Mars. Yeah, but it can't really be outnumbering Earth. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations and Starship alliances still use EIC, aside from Eden, which uses IMC. Alright. Oh wait, before that. Conviction. Realization. A humane form of criminal justice used by the COI, probably anything but, where crimes are repaid by rendering service to the general collective. Often this is by performing surveys, maintenance, or other similarly beneficial tasks. And probably what I'm doing right now, which is probably the redacted portion. Alright, now IMC. Known commonly as IMC, the Interstellar Martian Calendar is an alternative to the more widely used EIC. It was poised to be officially adopted by Mars before the Quiet Rapture, whereas EIC is based on the rotation of Earth. IMC is based on the rotation of Mars, meaning in 1 year. In Z is 1.88 years in IMC. I think they meant 1 year in EIC, or the other way around. Either way, currently only in Eden, a former Martian space station, uses IMC. Okay, we'll just enter Mars. Fourth planet of the Sun, blah blah blah, 1992. Alright, Rapture. Surpassing Earth. How? In only, what, 143 years? That's not nearly enough time to surpass the population of the Earth. Some of this just reads like propaganda. For one side or the other, I can't tell. Anyway, The Quiet Rapture, yeah. In 357 EIC. Oh, that explains it, 357, but that's still not enough time for Mars to be nearly as populous, or much less surpassing Earth. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Without any prior warning, radio contact with our respective planets was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred or experiencing any other unusual phenomena. So it's uncertain what exactly might have happened. Upon investigation, it was observed independently by several stations that were there had previously been planets. Nothing remained. Further investigation over the following months revealed all the known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, and a habitable atmosphere or any sort of natural resources were likewise gone. Along with all known stars, the only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. Okay. Yeah. Surprise, Earth is an unknown query. Iron Lung. Let's see if that comes up with... Aha! The SM-13, one of 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the COI for use in conviction realization in the blood oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false, so of course it has. Alright, blood oceans. Alright, an unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on 4 separate moons since the Quiet Rapture, Moon AT5 and Moon Z8, are the most notable locations as they are under the control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood, but we have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean on AT5 is of particular interest because, redacted, of course, Alright. Worth a shot. Moon Z8. Okay, let's try again. Okay, Moon Z8. The site of one of 4 known blood oceans and one of 2 such moons are under control of the COI. Redacted Moon Z8 has historically been used for the realization of COI convictions until the discovery of Moon 85, alright? Which is where we're at. Lucky us. This entry has been redacted. Okay. Well, that's all we got so far. Monsters. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe anomalies? Nope, okay. Apparently I was looking up. Anyway. Okay, we're at XY 182.30 and Y 116. Okay, X 1. Probably around here is what I want to say. Maybe right here. Somewhere abouts. That's... Y is forward, so we'll move... to 200. See if that gets us anything. Okay, so 200 should put us right here. Alright. Looks like we got a lot of places to visit. Well, when in Rome, right? Alright, so the first destination is going to be at 322X, 186Y, and 0333. It's not altitude. I think they meant D for depth. Anyway, 186Y. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. This controls direction. Oh, I did not like the sound of that. Oops. Hold on a second. Okay, 186. All right. Oh. There we go. We're near toward the wall. A wall, I should say. So, we're at 195 and 213. Yeah, right around here, I'm gonna take a guess. Anyway, let's move forward. Yeah, see, it's blinking slower as we move away from it. Aha. Oop. There we go. Alright, where are we now? Not quite there yet. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah. 22. Three. Three is where I want to be. Okay, that should be good enough. And 186. Oh. There we go. Just a little test run. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Where the heck am I? Oh, shoot. Go back. I think I'm here. No, apparently not. Oh, 322. Alright, I think I get it now. So let's back up to 322. Alright. Yes, here we go. This ought to do it. And let's bring up the tab. Yep. Okay, I get it. The A basically means the direction. Alright. So the next one is going to be 378 to 263, then 50. Easy peasy. Hopefully. Then we gotta deal with that one. Or we could hit this one first, and then come back, hit this one, and then go around, and then... Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. There's not a lot of clear images here or here, so there's probably a way to get through here. Alright, I think we've got a plan. Yeah, we'll just hit here since it's already close, and then there, then back. Alright. 378, 263, and 50. Yes! 63. Alright, this should be good enough. Yes. Just so far a bunch of rocks and teeth. Nothing to write home about yet. Alright, next destination. 259, 406, 296. Oof. Need to head this way. Van 406. Ooh, I did not like that. Ooh, back up. Oh, need to thread the needle here. Okay, apparently I'm getting too close for comfort. Well, that was a crash course. Alright guys, I'm back where I left off, and I'm still trying to figure out where exactly I went wrong here. It's going to have to be at 300Y, and then 350X. Because this says 406.
Oxygen notification.
Okay. What do I do about that? Is there tanks that I need to change? Oh, look, a letter. This is not an expedition, it is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars? If there's still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last breath here, at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Ugh. Grim. I wonder. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. And now, 296. Alright, that should do it. Oh, wow. Either weird plants or worms. But we got the photos, so let's head back. Should be around here, so I want to go right here. Hug one of the walls. This way. Oh, come on. I can't be that close to... Alright, let's back up then. Alright. Let's go this way. Thank you. Alright. I'll come back to you in a second, guys, once I've made my way towards, close to the next site that we need to photograph. Whew. Alright, guys, we're just about at our fourth, site that we need to take pictures of. Yeah. Still got another one over here, which shouldn't take long to get to, and then one tucked away right over here. I don't know if we should go for it, because it's... the path leading to it is skinny as... Ugh. Oh well. One thing at a time. Yep, and that should do it. Hello there. Oh, and as you could probably see, we, had a bit of a... yeah, one of the pipes bursted. Alright, next one. 613, 197, 55... let's ignore that. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, definitely not a whale. I don't know, does this one seem worth it? Or should we go over here, then hit these three? Ah, what the heck. We'll try it. Alright, guys, we're about at our 6th site in sight. Alright. Alright. Buildings and some kind of ruin. In any case, we got what we came here for. And so the next site is going to be all the way over here. What was that? Alright, guys, we're practically right on top of the next site, which is would be the 7th. Whew. Ah. Alright. 23. Right, 23, 20, and 63. Alright, yeah. Alright. I've gotten the hang of this. A spine. Wow. Riveting. Alright. Next, we're going to try to go all the way here and try to get through here. This is probably a narrow gap, but it's the only way that I see to get over to here. Alright. Oh, I did not like how that soundtrack just came on. I don't see any leakage yet or any fires.
Oxygen notification.
Well, thanks for letting me know. You know what, guys? I think for my next course, I'm just gonna hit this spot and go over here because I was told that there was a secret in this particular area. I know that's kind of a little spoilery. Spoilery. More spoil or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But I do love secrets. And then maybe hit this area because it's because I've been told this is more interest. Or I'll just end it with right here. Let's do it. I'll hit this first, then this, then well, this, then that, then this. Okay. So 741. Maybe I should hit this and then that. Nah. Wait. Oh, holy crap. Well, that's one crisis averted. Alright guys, we're coming up on this site right here. Just need to go back up to 41. For Y, of course. 741. Wow, more junk. Alright. Next stop, here, and then we'll hit this. Okay, apparently you did not like a Photoshop. And it turns out I've been traveling backwards for most of this gameplay.
Oxygen notification.
Thanks. Uh-oh. Starting to take in blood. Oh, we're taking in a lot of blood. Alright guys, we're at this next photograph site. Maybe this is the ending, considering all the blood and oxygen I have left, and the blood I've taken in so far. Alright, let's take this picture. Huh. Okay. Maybe that's not it. Alright, we'll go to the next site then. And I got the achievement. I played this before, and no, I haven't. This is the first time I played this. Alright guys, I'm near the I think I'm near the location of the secret area, since I already took the photograph of this area over here. I'm going to do a bit of a little cheat and enter SM8 and look that up before I take the photograph, because I'm not sure what will happen if I do. Alright. Okay, and here's the information. Hopefully they don't react this before updating the database, but what most people don't understand is that it's not all subs that are built equal. The SM-8 isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the Iron Lung, they don't give a crap if you come back or if the sub comes back, because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of crap. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM-8 down, one of the scientists is piloting and they all expect them to return. Now the SM-8 is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or sprung a leak pieces. It looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in the Iron Lung, and usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again, but they don't have the SM-8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs and a lot of curiosity about AT-5, and maybe that means you have a chance. Huh. Alright, now that we've looked up that information, I'm gonna take a picture. Oh, I'm not there yet. I was sure I was there. Y700 and then X781. Oh, I'm way off course. Need to go back. Maybe I need to face another angle? I don't know, let's try 150, well, 165. Ha! What do you know? Let's do this. SM-8. And nothing happened, so I guess we'll head for the last location. I was told that when you take at least a certain amount of pictures that the ending would happen, but I guess I'll have to head all the way over here for that to happen. So I'll see you guys then. I'm starting to hear a sound. It's probably from near the final location, but I'm still way off from it. Oh yeah, I can definitely hear it now. Yeah, that's just getting louder and everything's starting to shake. And the blood is starting to boil. Well, this is the last photograph, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the ending. Alright, let's do it. Oh! I knew that was coming, but that still got me. Oh. Oh boy. Whew. Whew. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its oceans a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. And that hope's name is Simon. Well guys, that was Iron Lung, and I hoped you enjoyed me playing this game. And I hope I did good in honoring Markiplier when he played this game and when he made the film. So, if you did, then please leave a like, sound the notification bell to stay up to date with my channel's content. Leave your comments and or game suggestions or thoughts in the comments section below, and hit that subscribe button to support this channel. Help it grow as we continue our YouTube journey together. Thanks. I have been Helmstrats, and I'll see you all on the next one.